be able to do a second mentoring week. So I'm going to tell you my story of how I got here, how I got to Bluefruit, and 3 ways or tips and how to stay into tech, how to get into it, those sorts of things. So starting me, my name, my email, all bits and bobs. So yeah, I work at Bluefruit now, and 3 years ago, October 2015, I went to a mission to Mars, just like these people. I went there with a very closed mind of what I thought technology was. I had no idea what was going to happen. I had no idea what the language we were using, what the robots were like, what anything was like. So I went there and I was like, right, really, really nervous. And that's one of the things not to be. And it's to always put yourself forward, even if you don't want to. So coming here for some people is a bit scary for the first day or so, but kind of just didn't matter after the second day because you kind of fitted in, and I kind of was scared on my first few days because I didn't know anyone, but we all mucked in and we all got on together really, really well. So we all pushed ourselves, we put ourselves forward to do things, we drove the computer, we made circuit boards, we did everything we could to try and get these stories done. Within the next 6 months or something, there was a thing called DigiGirls, which was run with Belinda and the team over at Software Cornwall, and there were schools from all over Cornwall who attended, with a team of 4 or 5 girls who were given the task to try and develop an idea for an application which was based around something in the Eden Project or in Cornwall that would help people get outside. That was the purpose of the application design. So my team didn't come first, but we tried. I was elected as team leader, which gave me a big lead within tech role at first, and I was like, right, maybe we could try another mission tomorrow. So I went along to a second one where everything was new. I knew how the robots worked. This was end of year 11 when I went before I went for my interview for Bluefruit. So, however, before that, the year before at Easter, I went to Eden of Things, where we made sensors for the Eden biomes, and we put humidity, temperature, water temperature, all sorts of different types of sensors to measure the ranges of things within the biomes. And this is where I met Paul Matty, who is the person at Bluefruit who runs the company, owns the company, and came up with the company. So that is me talking to him. I had no idea he'd be my boss now, so it's one of my favourite photos I've ever had taken of me at an event. So always staying connected is a massive one, because if you don't stay connected, you won't know where to go next. Belinda and the team helped me get a week's work experience in year 10 at Bluefruit when my school wasn't doing it at the same time as the mission to Mars, which was being run the week after. My school wouldn't lineate anyway for me to be able to do that one. So Belinda and the team sorted that out for me because I was connected with them. So the best thing you need to do is stay connected through Facebook, Twitter, email, Slack, everything. So always be there, always have your name heard as well. I wouldn't stop messaging, emailing, anything. It was a bit me all the time with them, but it was worth it because I'm where I am now. So this is a photo from the blog I wrote, which is on Bluefruit's website. So in that I described the first mission to Mars that I mentored at, which was a massive leap from being a participant and not being in a tech company to being in a tech company and being able to mentor and understand what was going on. So I wrote about that, and that is basically my story, which I'm telling you now, but in words. So if you didn't catch anything I said, you can always go try and find it. So, but it also describes an interview process, which was a very strategic process between the people who wanted to be this apprentice at Bluefruit. So there were 3 spots available, and there were 15 of us in a room. and we had a lab session where we had computers and we were doing a TDD style process, which is test-driven development, where we learned how to unit test code and things. That is online, so anyone who wants to continue learning to do that is online, and I'll give you the website afterwards if you want to know it. But we went through that, and there were 5 people that went through to the second interview, which, for me, because everyone else was a male, they were all older than me, and no one else had just come out of GCSE like me, because I was the youngest. It's a level 4 course, which means it's a foundation degree, and me being 17 is that's massive. I've skipped out the A-levels, level 3, everything to get to this position I am in. I am so lucky where I am right now. I can't thank everyone enough for helping me get where I am. So, I was also pointed out by the National Apprenticeship Week. So that was tweeted by the Cabinet Southwest. So it was a big thing to see that being popped up on my Twitter saying, hey, you've been notified by this. And I was like, wait, I've actually been put forward for this, because work asked us to take a photo and do a quote, and we all did it. We weren't sure whether we were actually going to be featured, but I got featured and I was over the moon. So that was awesome. My last tip for you guys is always push yourself. Strive to be you. Don't not be you. Because if you're not you, you'll never get anywhere. So even if you're in this box, take yourself out of this box and be yourself. Don't think you're a programmer, you have to like games, you have to be nerdy. I play county cricket. That's not nerdy, that's sporty. Just get out that box of it has to be nerdy and techie. It doesn't have to be. You can be whoever you like. So just be you. That's my big thing. My phrase is be you. So, and there I am, hidden in the back with my colleagues at work. So, I'm open for questions if anyone has any at all. So, cool.
Well done. Thank you very much, Jordan. Has anyone got any questions for Jordan? Cody.
Where did you start to learn the A-level sort of stuff then? Did you skip it straight from GCSE foundation?
I haven't. I've completely skipped it overall.
Straight to foundation 3 level?
Yeah.
How was your first day at Bluefruit?
Well, I was the first one to get a laptop out of the 3 apprentices, so I could do stuff. But no, it was interesting learning about the project that my team were on, because we were doing a water filtration system, and learning about that was so interesting. It was like my brain had melted and fallen out my ear, so it was a lot to take in on the first day, but once you get used to it and understand everything, it kind of clicks at once. And then we were at work the other day and they were trying to do something on the thing, and I was like, wait, I know how to do this. I remember this, so I just went and did it. And they were like, wait, you know that? I was like, yeah, I learned this, I did this. So it was great. So
Excellent. Get another round of applause, please.